G'day guys, welcome back to Kangaroo Creek. Clint here. As I look back over the nearly 12 months now that I've been here, done quite a bit, and I get that busy with all the projects going on around here, the plans and the chores and everything else, that I forget to shoot content, and I also forget to edit and create content that I've already previously created or shot, sorry. So, today's a pretty windy winter's day, lovely day though, but just windy. And I thought I'd have a quick look back over some of the footage I've shot since being here. And I've realised there's a couple of videos from some of the first couple of months of being here that I'd shot content for that I hadn't yet put videos out on yet. So I'm gonna put together a video today for you showing some of that early footage from 11 months ago about, and going to be focused around the raising of the chickens and the initial setup of the first and second hydroponic farm setup that we did here, which have now both been pulled down. So it's funny how much things and plans can change over a 12-month period, but it's like I said, this is an ever-evolving project, and it's a project for self-sufficiency. So try things, if they work there or they don't, you then adjust. So today's video, we'll go back and have a look at a couple of the first little projects we set up when we first got here. Let's check them out. This is going to be one of my real first video blogs, because I'm starting to do a bit of things around the place now, so I want to start recording and showing you guys some of the things that we're doing to try and to get to self-sufficiency, so we're not relying on Big Brother. So made a little bit of progress, hence the bags under my eyes. I've had a few late nights lately. I've been out working till like 2 a.m. trying to put together a winter farm. So what a winter farm is for me anyway, is going to be an indoor farm. That way we can continue to grow the staples that we eat, like salads and roast veggies, throughout the winter period when you can't plant outside. So I've gone ahead and created a hydroponic system that will be able to cater for 5 tomato plants, 4 cucumber plants, 4 to 6 capsicum plants, 100 herbs and lettuces at a time. Yeah, as I said, I've spent the last week constructing. Took me a little longer than that to design, but constructing a hydroponic indoor garden, so I'm able to start growing all my own organic, fresh, chemical-free food. So I'll just take you inside now and I'll give you a look around. So here we've got 5 Dutch buckets set up. They'll be used to grow tomatoes. We're going to have 3 cherry tomatoes and 2 normal sized tomatoes in them, and then underneath them is the reservoir there. This is the multi-level NFT pipe system. In here will be herbs and lettuces. At the moment it can take up to 70 head at a time. Water just flows in the top, down through the bottom pipes and out to the reservoir. These little deep water culture tubs are for capsicum and peppers. And finally we have 4 Dutch buckets again, and these will be used to house our cucumber vines. And here's a look at what it looks like when we crank the lights up and she's all powered up. So yeah guys, that's the indoor farm. So that'll be pumping in the next couple of days. I've got some seedlings ready to be planted out into that. So that system will be up and running in the next day or so. So looking forward to that. And I will do another video because I am got another little addition to the farm happening. Okay, so another little video blog of what's been going on the farm. So we planted out our hydroponic farm the other day, and as you can see, our seedlings have gone in quite nicely and they're taken on quite well. We did get some pretty good growth starting to happen from a lot of the plants. The cucumbers took off there, the tomatoes starting to look great there, and the lettuces pumped out easily within 30 days. We got heaps of lettuces out of that system. As everything grew, we ended up getting longer and longer vines. The cucumbers grew up. We've got a few cucumbers starting to start, as well as beans. and some capsicums. And the tomatoes, unfortunately, not so much, although they did grow a lot of bush. So the system was pretty successful overall. The reason the tomatoes didn't fruit was because their nutrient needs weren't being met. Where some were lacking, others were thriving, and that all came down to the all-in-one system design. Then the power bills came in. Eek! So I made a choice to stop growing super expensive vegetables, and I packed it up and moved it outside. Considering this was the second time I'd reused the parts from my old aquaponics system in a new design, I was surprised I was able to get a new design put together without buying any extra parts. The system grew well outside, and I even got some first fruits from our tomato plants. Unsprayed and organic. It was so nice to cruise around the garden and snack on these daily. So sweet. We had capsicums as well, and heaps of cucumbers. Look at the girth on that one. One of the next steps that we're taking here on the farm towards self-sufficiency, and today we've decided to add 10 more members to the farm family. We've got 10 little chickies that are going to join us. So we'll have 30 egg layers. So looking like we'll have a lot of eggs. And we've just finished building them a chick hotel because the box I got for them was a bit too small for all their stuff. So I built them something cool. Let's have a look. So we've got their heat space, so that's where they'll get warm. And they go through that little tunnel there. And it comes through into this other one where they've got their water jug and their feeder with their feed in it. So this is going to be their little home for the next 6 weeks. Alrighty, so now we've got the home all set up and ready to go. It's time to introduce the chickies to their new home. So let's have a look at our 10 little chickies. Oh, they're cold. Look at them. All right, they're cute. We better introduce them to their home and put them in the warm one, I think. This over here. Look. Although Honey seemed scared, look. I'm sure she was secretly curious and probably hungry as well. I've seen her licking her lips a few times while she's been looking at them. But anyway, they grew up and they got too big for their box and they had to go outside. Hello, chickies. Hello. How are we all today? Good? So there we go, guys. That's a little look at our hydroponic farming so far. We're going to rebuild that farm into a different area in another space, another time, and continue the hydroponic farming. But I think this time it won't be under lights. It'll be more outside or in a greenhouse or with supplemental lighting. It's just too expensive for vegetables to be grown that way at this point in time, unless we get some free off-grid energy happening, which we will. But at the moment, when we're paying a bill, it was too expensive compared to buying from a farmer's market or something like that. Although it was very tasty, very juicy, and absolutely chemical free, it was a little bit too expensive. So we will rebuild that one, and it will be built outside in the new veggie garden area eventually. And it was also a little look at how we started off our chickens. We have 18 at the moment. They were the first 10 we put through. And we've had them now for a year, so we'll be looking at cycling these through. We'll do another video. I'm yet to decide whether we'll be buying baby chicks again and starting from scratch and waiting the whole 18 weeks before we can get some eggs, or whether I'll be forking out a little bit more and buying some point of lay pullets, which means the girls are ready to lay eggs when you buy them. So you don't have to pay for the lighting and the feed and everything for 18 weeks to get them up to the point of lay. So yet to be decided, but we'll be getting a new round of chickens in soon, which will be part of one of the upcoming videos. But anyway, thanks for watching today's episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope everyone takes something away from these little videos, and let's all work towards self-sufficiency. It's the only way to beat the matrix. Peace out. Woo!